everybody, this your boy P-Funk, aka TBSP, Bus Stop Philosopher, coming to you on this kind of shut down edition of the No Broadcast. And this is going to be number 16. Bills due, pay up, so to speak. Just checking my Twitter thread, and people on the Trump side always say how they, inflame the other people, and it's an anger game and the smocking gun, and how you can't, spell things and stuff like that. The man put on a Twitter account, whoever typed it in or whatever, hydroxychloroquine and azithromycin taken together have a real chance to be big game changer in the game of medicine. Blah blah blah. Let's see there. Okay, so this is one of these is an 18-letter word, and the other one is a 12 letters, and they must have either proofread it or else he got it in all caps just so he can read it, and then it's a 2-part tweet. And you gotta kind of check those things like that in real time, because it's designed to make you think. I don't like, one thing that I can't go through is what do I call this? I call this being renignorant. Okay? Is when you already know, I already know the truth, and you still want to go on and on. Like if you've ever watched like a court TV show, or like one of those lie detector shows. Like, no, I didn't do it. We already brought you out here, took a lie detector and brought, you're ignorant. You want to repeatedly be ignorant. Renignorant. But anyway, so they come with this, oh, well, we got the cure or something, and it's almost like if you watch closely, it's the dynamic there between the interpersonal workings and the outside is really clear. Like a reporter asked them in the last day or so, what do you tell the panicked Americans, or not panicked, but what do you tell people that are scared or fearful or worried or whatever? What do you tell these people? Don't panic. But what do you tell people that might have concerns? He's like, you're a bad reporter, you're nasty, etc., etc. And so now here's the answer, to the base of those people. It's like, oh, well, you just take this and this. They did it in Europe. But they didn't say that when they was talking about economical things that worked. Like, oh, we did this in Europe. Or, we banned these GMOs in Europe. Oh, no, we're doing our own thing. United Nations, we're doing our own thing. And then after the fact, it's like, oh, yeah, look at what they're doing. Oh, they're over there. You got to go like Finland and sweep up the forest or something. It's always some renignorant shit. Hi, this is P-Funk from the P-Funk Show. And I know that during these tough economic times and coronavirus got everything shut down, we about to show you a success story. All right, we sitting here with Catherine, and she been having really high blood pressure. She been really stressed out. She could have almost had a heart attack, ain't that right? So now, after you called the P-Funk Show and you got that refinancing, okay, your new blood pressure was what?
It went down to 120 to 80.
120 over 80. That's normal blood pressure. You must have felt really good about it. I'm sure you felt really good about it. And if you want to feel really good about it too, then call the P-Funk Show now. Don't do nothing. Do something about it. Call the P-Funk Show right now. There's always some distractionary tactic, and then this is bills due, but still, I'm just off on something where it's just like, you got Ben Carson up there. I'm sorry, he's a doctor. It's in his title. He's not a great doctor, a brain surgeon. You're not an infectious disease doctor, and plus you're pretty slurred or slowed down or whatever, where you like turtleish or whatever. And then the Surgeon General, I don't know how good of a doctor he is. The black dude, the bald headed black dude. I don't know. Y'all see him there. He be having standing there like a soldier and shit. He's the general of the surgeons or whatever. So, but he just parrots the talking points, and that ain't helping us. We all trapped in our houses right now, not knowing how this thing that's out there is precisely. We don't really completely understand how it's moving around. So we have to hunker down. Hunker down. Anyway, before I get too far off, I want to talk about when bills are due. I always tell this story about this time the lights was about to get shut off and there was Christmas cards, and so the order of the day was to open the Christmas cards and pay the light bill. That was the Christmas gift. You're not supposed to sit there in the dark on Christmas and the lights are out. That's no Christmas. And then you can't go probably pay the bill on Christmas because everything's closed. So you gotta use the noodle. So right now we at a revolution point in America, really. I hate to use the word like that, but it's the word where if we want to move into the new age, and Andrew Yang, the president candidate, I wish you would have hung in there a little bit longer. I think it would have changed everything. But anyway, preached the universal income and how, we was moving toward the end of the jobs era. And, several of his things, I don't know about getting rid of the penny. But I like 90+% of make perfect sense to me. So we're moving toward the end of an era where people just need money to make the economy work. And somehow the fat cats or the people that are, I don't know what to call them, the 1% or the upper crust or whatever the fuck they are, you don't understand that it doesn't work when you have all the money, and you don't, so the government collects money, the billionaires flood the government with lobby money so that they get more money for the billionaires or multinationals or, the people that are not really into fair business as much as they into funded business. As long as they're making money, they don't care. Fossil fuels, y'all time came and gone. Y'all don't care. Chemical companies, food companies, as long as y'all making money, y'all don't care. Why should I have to go to a website to find out what the fuck is in my can of food or my bag of food? It should write on the label what the fuck is in there. Oh, if you want more information about the synthetic products, then go to the website. I'm supposed to go to the website while I'm at the grocery store looking on the shelf. Not gonna happen. And when the information I'm gonna find there, I'm gonna trust it. You ain't even going to put it printed on the bag. The website might have been hijacked. So anyway, what I wanted to say is that we got to put people over profit. No more profit over people. Rich motherfuckers, you can't take it with you. Dead men don't spend no money. And you can't save both the cash and the country. Okay? This is the perfect time for us to put America back into the hands of Americans. Okay? Because if everybody gets a basic income, it won't matter who's president is. Because people can still pursue their dreams and pursue their families and make everything work for themselves without the intervention of the government. Even healthcare. This will solve a lot of healthcare problems. Like, I have an issue where, if I needed to get some healthcare, it might cost me a few $1,000s. Well, now I can walk into there and tell them, hey, I'll pay you, in 3-4 months, pay for this procedure. And if people are not in huge amounts of debt, they're not under stress. Our country right now with the COVID-19 infection disease outbreak, we're really in a pickle here. And it's quite simple. And, like all the presidential things and whatever. I like Bloomberg because I didn't not about voting and all that stuff. But I like what Bloomberg said. He said, I'll spend my entire fortune if I had to. And where's the rest of the CEOs that's like that? Where's the rest of these people getting together? Forget about this thing in Davos and all of that. They just go out there to jet set, bring your fucking kids or whatever and watch people with the fucking obscene amounts of money spend it or fucking mingle and shit. Where's the people like the Buffetts and the Bill Gates? Why are we not compressing that platform into something new for tomorrow? Why are we still trying to fund the fossil fuels and General Motors and all of these things that's obviously outdated? We still want to fund them because they're the ones that been getting the funding, and now we need to just fund the American people. And that, for all the talk about democracy, then let the dollar speak. If we capitalists and all this shit, well then let the dollar speak. Because I've said it before. I don't know if the videos where I said it reached out to y'all, but it's not capitalist if they too big to fail. That's cronyist. They could call it socialism. Bernie Sanders would say, "Oh, that's socialism." You're funding Walmart and Amazon, and you're not funding the American middle class or American family. So please, y'all, be safe. You probably see a little bit more videos from me during this period because, hey, we all going to be like, this is the way we're going to have to kind of communicate for a while. So I'm gonna call this bills due. This just will be part 1, and I'll do part 2 of the bills due, where I can specifically tell you what I think is due on behalf of American people. You work for something. I always tell people, I work 50 weeks a year and blah, blah. They're like, oh, there's 52 weeks in a year because, you're supposed to take a little time for yourself. You got to take a little time for yourself. So, all right, everybody be safe. Get your hand sanitizer. A little bit in there like that. Keep your hands all clean. Act like you Birdman or something. Act like you thinking about how you're gonna get your next dollar or whatever. So, all right, y'all.